Today I'm doing a review on these aftermarket turbo valve covers. If you've got an early Porsche 68 to 89, I think they'll fit. These are from URO or URO, I don't know how they call themselves, but as you can see the exhaust ones are very close. Valve covers are very close to the exhaust. They get hot and they warp and they leak. The standard ones I think are magnesium and they're just junk. These are probably called turbo valve covers because maybe the 930s had these, probably because the exhausts were even hotter and Porsche had to fix it. So this is a copy of that valve cover. 11 stud. If you've got an early car it won't have 11 studs, so from 65 to 67 it has less studs and you need to upgrade the cam towers. This is an early car. These cam towers have been upgraded to facilitate the 11 studs, so you can run these nice late model valve covers on them. The cam towers are identical, so everything just fits in. It's a very neat upgrade. Yeah, so that's what you need to fit. I think they're about $60 US each. These were given to me a few years ago from URO or Euro to do a review, and I did a review online, but I'm doing one on a video now. So that's what you need to fit, and I'll show you what came off of this car. I'll just get up, go over to my bench, and that's the piece of crap that comes off of it. It's magnesium, I reckon. It's bent like a propeller, and yeah, just throw it in the bin. Actually burn it, set fire to it. It puts on a nice show, then chuck it in some water and see what happens. It's a fantastic thing. So with those valve covers I fit these gaskets. They're from Pelicans. They've got the silicon bead on them, top and bottom. Torque them up to the specs. Use aluminium washers that I believe keeps the torque specs nice when they're getting hot and cold. They're the top ones I run. There's no silicon bead on these. The top valve covers on these cars are pretty heavy duty and they don't leak. They're big, like heavy duty aluminium one. These are the ones you don't want for the lowers. There's no silicon on them, so that's the part number you don't want. That's the part number you do want. Yeah, good cheap upgrade, and they work really well and they're very good quality, exceptional quality. And the other couple of these of this mob that I've used, I don't know whether you can see, but in the back of the cassette housing there of the oil filter there's a cassette, and there's a nice rubber seal that goes in between that and the oil tank. I fitted that when I had the oil tank out. Also in behind here, URO or Euro makes some nice rubber seals, and some of the Porsche stuff is ridiculously expensive. Some are very reasonably priced. So the other couple of URO parts I've used. I'll just put the light on these top valve covers. As you can see, I think they run, what, 6 studs. These are a really heavy duty valve cover. They don't warp, they don't get hot, and they don't leak. That's it for my URO or Euro valve cover turbo review. My recommendation is buy them. They're fantastic and they're the right price. See you later.